Before this video ends, I'm going to show you one question. One single question that when you ask it, strips away the most powerful financial illusion your brain runs on. You've never been taught it, but after today, you'll never make a major money decision without it. Think about the last time you bought something on sale. You saw the original price, you saw the new price, and somewhere in your body, there was a feeling of relief. Like you were winning. Here's the question I want you to sit with. What if that feeling was planted? Your brain runs on patterns, not logic, not reason, patterns. And one of the most powerful patterns it uses is the first number it sees. Salary negotiation, house price, stock value, sale tag. Your brain locks onto it. It becomes the reference point for everything that follows. Every decision you make after that is measured against that first number, not against reality, against an anchor. And this isn't a metaphor. This is a measurable, repeatable, Nobel Prize-winning flaw in human cognition. It is called the anchoring bias, and it is running your financial life right now, whether you know it or not. But here is where it gets strange. The anchor doesn't even have to be related to what you're deciding. In the 1970s, two psychologists, Amos Tversky and Daniel Kahneman, ran an experiment. They spun a wheel, rigged to land on either 10 or 65. Then they asked one question: how many countries are in Africa? The people who saw the wheel land on 65 guessed an average of 45 countries. The people who saw it land on 10 guessed an average of 25. A random number, completely unrelated to the question, changed what people believed was factually true. Kahneman won the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2002, not for discovering something rare, for proving something universal. Your brain anchors every time, without permission. Now let's make this personal. Salary. You get offered a job. The first number they put on the table is $55,000. You negotiate, you're good at it, and you get them up to $62,000. You feel like you won, but the anchor was $55,000. They knew that. They started low deliberately. The real market rate for your role in your city was $74,000. You negotiated against their anchor, not against reality. Cars. The sticker price on the lot is $38,000. The salesman offers you a deal at $31,000. You feel the pull. $7,000 saved. But the sticker price was placed there to anchor you. The car's actual value, based on comparable sales, was $27,000. You paid more than it was worth because the first number made $31,000 feel cheap. Investing. You bought a stock at $120. It drops to $80. You hold. You wait. You refuse to sell, not because the fundamentals support it, because $120 is anchored in your brain as what this stock is worth. Selling at $80 feels like admitting you were wrong. The anchor is not protecting your investment. It is trapping your capital. And here's the part that nobody talks about. The people designing these systems know this. They are using it deliberately. On you. The premium tier on a subscription page costing $200 a month is not there because they expect you to buy it. It is there to make the $80 tier feel reasonable. The crossed-out price on every sale item, the original price most products were never actually sold at, exists purely to be an anchor. The luxury item at the entrance of a store recalibrates your spending threshold before you've touched anything. You are walking into these systems already anchored by someone whose job is to profit from your cognitive bias. But here's what makes anchoring so difficult to escape. You can know about it, and it still works on you. Kahneman himself admitted he was still vulnerable to it. Awareness reduces it. It does not eliminate it. So what actually works? When you encounter a price, an offer, a number, pause before you respond. Ask one question. What would this be worth if I had never seen that first number? Strip the anchor entirely. Price from zero. What is the actual market value? Step 2. Seek a counter-anchor. Before negotiating, research the actual range. Before buying, check 3 comparable prices. Your brain needs a competing reference point, not just an absence of one. Step 3. Slow the decision. Anchors work fastest under time pressure. The urgency you feel when a sale ends tonight or an offer expires Friday, that is not coincidence. That is design. The anchor plus the deadline is one of the most effective manipulation combinations in behavioral economics. When you feel that pressure, the correct move is always to stop. The anchor loses power the moment you stop treating the first number as a reference. Here is the larger truth. Anchoring is not an isolated glitch. It is one node in a much larger system. It connects to the sunk cost fallacy, where the price you already paid becomes an anchor that traps your future decisions. It connects to the endowment effect, where ownership inflates perceived value. It connects to loss aversion, where a drop from your anchor feels like a loss, even if the new price is objectively fair. These biases do not operate in isolation. They operate as a network, each one reinforcing the others. Which is why understanding one bias is only the beginning. The real work is learning to see the system. So I want to leave you with the question I promised at the start. You are shopping for a laptop. The first one you see is priced at $2,400. The next one is $1,100. The $1,100 feels like a deal. But does it? Or does it just feel like a deal because the $2,400 came first? That feeling, that sense of relief, of getting value, that is anchoring. And now that you can name it, you can question it. The next time you feel like you are getting a deal, ask yourself, compared to what? If you found this useful, subscribe. Next video, loss aversion. Why losing $100 hurts more than gaining $100 feels good, and how that asymmetry is silently shaping every financial decision you make.